At long last, the DPP's primary stalemate has come to an end. The party's top policymakers arrived at a consensus today on the rules of its presidential primary. They have agreed to add mobile phone samples to a national telephone poll that will decide the winner.
They have also agreed that the poll won't directly compare the two candidates to each other. Instead, the poll will pit each DPP contender against KMT's Han Kuo-yu and the independent Ko Wen-je. These new rules are seen as favoring President Tsai Ing-wen, and they were passed in spite of strong objections from Lai Ching-te's supporters.
Lai's supporters converged outside the DPP's Taipei headquarters today. They took turns with the microphone to speak out against Tsai's attempt to change the rules of the primary.
Continue on like this, and we won't shy from expelling those committee members who are in the Legislative Yuan.
Later in the day, the DPP's Central Executive Committee announced its decision. The presidential hopefuls will face off in one televised policy presentation event, followed by public polling from June 10th to 14th.
The final consensus is that we will conduct three-way polling that compares the DPP to the opposition. It'll be Tsai Ing-wen versus Han Kuo-yu versus Ko Wen-je, or Lai Ching-te versus Han Kuo-yu versus Ko Wen-je, something like that.
The polls will be conducted by phone, with cell phone samples and landline samples granted equal weighting. This method was approved following a proposal by Tsai's faction on the Central Executive Committee. The change met strong opposition from Lai's supporters.
Disregarding the wishes of those present at the meeting, the DPP forced through changes in the rules of its primary election. If such a proposal has a negative impact on the 2020 presidential election, they will need to bear the greatest share of responsibility.
Earlier, DPP Chairman Cho Jung-tai had held yet another closed-door meeting with the two sides' representatives, and the talks again failed to reach a deal. The DPP's new rules leave only about 2 weeks before polling, meaning that the long-stalled primary may finally be about to begin.